him and it was like, "Hey, did you say D&D?" But he hasn't responded yet. Oh wait, yeah, he did. Yes.
So, yeah.
Okay, well then in that case, let me back out of the lobby, rehost the not close the game, back
So,
out of the lobby.
I should
Yeah.
tell John yes, though.
Yeah, we can rock it for 2 or 3 hours. I'm assuming that's how long it'll last. So
4 or 5 hours. Let's go. Go to the
Oh,
morning.
God.
Go till the sun shines, Randy.
I would if I didn't have to be somewhere at what time? Are we in the same time zone? Yeah, we are, because you're east of me. Yeah. You must overlook me.
That's why you
Oh my
got
God.
a monster, Randy. And just drink a monster at
No. That's why the people at work drink 4 of them a day. Oh, you are drinking a monster, sounds like.
Yes, I wasn't lying. My game no like.
No, like what? Oh, you're dead. Goodbye. All right, I'm gonna clean up the
Wait,
Yeah,
John says he has to re-download.
that gives me time to prep, sir. And you can buy things if you want.
Ah, and fish.
Yeah. We gotta make the most of our time. I am very crunched for time in this day and time. We gotta make it work. All right, Lockbox Joe. We cannot delete Lockbox Joe. He is the man.
Never.
Now, where is the manager? Where is manager Mark? Oh wait, you left him, didn't you?
Yeah, we threw him in the cell, remember?
Oh no!
Don't you
Didn't I put him somewhere for revenge? He's in a secret place.
Not Mark.
Oh my god.
Okay, can
You
someone please explain to me what we just did all of this for?
For what?
The medallion.
You asking me? Are you asking character?
Let me ask Glorious, what was the point of all of this for this medallion?
Okay, give me just a second. Also, John says he's doing it. He would rather do D&D tomorrow.
This is pain. Well, wait, you aren't alive tomorrow, though, are you?
Unless I have a change of plans, I probably won't be. But like I said, I should have Sunday night and Monday night. And even where you got to go to bed for school or whatnot, you'll still have like the earlier part of the night, I reckon, right?
Yeah, till round about.
Yeah. Till what?
Round about 12-ish.
That ain't bad.
No.
See, because it gets, where it's getting wintertime, it gets dark earlier anyway, so easier to get away from, outdoor, or, whatever it is I got to do.
So, you know what? I got an idea, Randy.
What's that?
It's the perfect plan.
Okay.
We do more D&D Sunday on top of tonight.
We could.
It's a beautiful plan. It's foolproof.
Ooh, I could even you give me some ideas. I'll ponder this.
Lore cards.
Yeah. Now, again, they're not as good as I would like them to be,
Yeah,
but
it's
it
still
gives you
something.
more to go on than nothing. I might even,
Some of them
depending on
don't
what
even
exactly
exist.
we do at this time, it might be kind of hybrid, like between actually doing a few things. We could just talk about the direction, or I don't know, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Or even work on more spell, just whatever. I mean, I'm free. I'm here. So
Keen eye for valuables and trade.
should I ping for D? Yes, I should ping for D&D at
Yes.
2:30.
Yes, I was about to say, please do at 2:30 in the morning.
2:30 a.m.
D&D session. It's gonna be great,
for
guys.
those that are crazy.
And here, Randy. Perfect.
What's that?
I invited everyone to the group.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's cool. How come there's only 8 slots? I thought I had 10.
No. As far as I know, there is only 8 slots.
Really?
Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So
Oh,
there is 10. If
Oh, I don't know then. Maybe I only have it set to that. I mean, honestly, why do I even have it set to that? Because we never get, on average, more than 4 people.
Well, I mean, better to have more than not have enough.
That's true. I mean, I can just change it whenever, though.
Yeah.
My stomach hurts.
I would hate for it to happen like where it happens with Arma sometimes, where we just magically out of
Well,
the
I mean, if
void
people
pull
if
another,
people
like,
were
20
consistent
people.
enough that in their stat. Oh,
Toaster strudel
hello?
operator.
Hello, Blackjack.
Hello.
Why are you,
You
awake
okay?
at this ungodly hour?
Because
He's been awake. He's been plotting my destruction.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was helping someone else, and I've had like 2 cans of Monster Energy, and I'm not have.
Hey,
Oh my
bro,
God! You shouldn't have said
same.
that. Oh my God!
You can't escape it, Randy. Just join the monster.
It was a mango and a peach one. The 2 ones I had, and I have a 3rd one in my fridge.
I like the normal ones, honestly.
Normal ones are kind of good. I just wanted to try those out because they were on sale. So
My sister will only drink
That's
those
fair.
weird coffee ones.
I have not seen those.
Yeah, I don't know. I love how this has been here for months at this point now, Randy. It's covered. in
Please do not
lava.
look in schedule.
Huh?
I'm not looking at schedule.
I am
Okay,
definitely
don't.
looking in schedule. Hey.
Wait, no, you can't do
Hey,
this.
wait a minute.
No. No, I'll go get my 3rd one. This keeps up. I
Oh
want
my
to drink
God!
it.
You're gonna be
I'm gonna
not
mail
well.
one to Randy.
Honestly, it's not that bad. Like 2 or 3 days ago, I had like 4 in a night. I didn't sleep.
I don't drink them too often. I drink them probably about once a week.
I really only drink them if I have like something important I have to do, and I
you
fucked up
see,
and didn't do it till the last day.
my
Anyway,
entire week is going to be D&D, so it's gonna be great. I'm gonna do this D&D.
Your entire what?
Weekend, I guess. I'm gonna do this D&D. Then tomorrow, I'm gonna go and do a D&D thing with Weiss. And then the next day, I'm gonna do more D&D with you. It's a perfect weekend.
D&D is pretty good.
And I also get a sprinkling of Milsim Arma on Saturday as well.
Oh my nose. Well, what you into, Blackjack?
It has been a minute.
Oh.
Is he dead? Are we dead? Am I dead?
good question.
You don't know what you're into, huh? Am I confused?
I'm very tired, so you're gonna have to explain this to me a bit.
Oh, I am simply making the talk.
What
And
have you
asking-
been doing, Blackjack?
Yes,
I'm
that.
not dying.
How interesting.
Okay, well, I mean, I hope everything's all right. I know sometimes, when I get to talk to you and stuff when we're doing games, you'll come in a little tired,
Yeah.
You give me your DM
Dying
dick.
whisper.
Hello,
Shut
John.
up.
I hope you are doing well.
I am dying speaker.
You're dying speaker? Oh, no.
I have
You doing all right,
evolved.
John? I haven't
I-
got to talk to you in,
It's
through
been
voice.
like weeks.
Yeah, a week or two.
I have 200 hours in tabletop. Woo.
Congratulations.
I don't remember any of this. I'm confused.
It's all brand new.
It's okay.
I've been going
All
on
you-
side quests for months.
All
this
you need to
is-
know
this
is
is
Martha
the
the
cave
Mind
with the
Dragon
mommy.
Mommy, which Ed found
Yeah.
hilarious for some reason.
Yeah.
It's Martha
Yeah.
the Mind Dragon Mommy.
Yeah.
What are you?
So you
tired
said
or
I
something?
would need a different address, John? Hello?
Mhm.
He's gone.
Oh, okay. I was just checking.
Mm.
I was thinking about it the other day when I was driving home from work, and I didn't get to ask you yet.
Randy, I rolled a fish.
Yeah. Fish? Why?
Oh, he likes to waste all his life on fish.
15.
Randy, I would like to roll to fish as well.
Look, I have
Go
a
for
nice
it.
list. It's beautiful. It's a list
Okay,
of all the fish I've caught.
Nat 1.
Did you get an at one for real?
I genuinely did.
Oh, John, I'm glad to know
The
you're
fish-
bringing the good
The
luck.
fish of unknown species jumps up and it bites your toes and it jumps back in the water.
Can I jump back in after it?
That's
must
how
get my
the
revenge.
Piranhas get you, John.
Yeah,
You're in a
James.
marsh. Are you sure?
Yes. Revenge must be gotten.
Do it, John.
Huh?
Do it, John. Take his lunch money. Kill it.
John, make a dexterity check.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out how to get back to my desktop so I can get my thing.
Okay. Also, we're
How-
level 7 now. You get new stuff.
How do I go to my desktop?
Windows key.
What he said.
It didn't work. Show desktop. It didn't work. What the fuck?
Wait, ain't that a... Wait. What? What?
Do I need
Press
to-
F. Or press...
Alt
Press
enter.
Alt Enter. Yes, I tried, but you beat me.
Wait, you mean Alt-Tab?
No, I mean Alt Enter, Randy.
Wait, what's
I
Alt-Enter
had
do?
some
Alt-Enter.
hula-
Oh, dear. I've made a mistake.
Yep.
Randy, what have you done?
I
We
can't access
both
anything.
made a mistake, Randy.
What
It's
have you
fine.
both done?
So what do I get for level 7?
10 more health and an ability slot.
And does he
or
get
an-
anything else, or do you remember?
Just that.
Oh.
No spells, no perks, an ability score, and 10 health.
What do I do with it? Do you mean a perk?
No. I mean
The
like
fuck do you mean ability?
like strength, dex, speed, plus
That-
1.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
strength, dex,
stupid
con,
whore.
int, charisma, or mana.
You're a stupid whore.
I'm gonna roll initiative. We haven't done this in weeks, Randy.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna put 1 in Constitution.
Oh, John, I told Proscope, and I didn't tell you yet either, Blackjack. You still here, Blackjack?
Yes.
Yeah. So I get Columbus Day off, or I think that's the holiday coming up anyway. So I've got tonight that I can do stuff with you all. I'll probably be gone tomorrow night, Saturday night, but I should be free Sunday night and Monday night. So I would really, really, really like to take advantage of that and get to do some stuff with
So
you all,
this-
since I don't get to do that very often. And I've been telling you a while, John, that we was going to do something, and I know we haven't got to do that yet, and I do apologize.
Yeah, this Sunday and Monday.
This Sunday and Monday, and maybe tomorrow night, but at the moment, I won't be home. So,
Is
I mean,
today
it's something.
Sunday?
Today is technically Saturday, but it's Friday night in my mind.
Randy,
I'm confused. What day is it?
Today is
today
the
is-
8th.
No, but you just said it was Wednesday. No,
It's
Wait, hold on.
Saturday, October 8th, 2:31.
I will give it to you in writing.
I thought it was the 7th.
Nope. 2.5 hours ago it was. the
Wait, hold
7th.
on. What was I doing before that?
I don't know.
You was fixing your attribute point and health.
Yes. I will cast Withering Bolt on Proscope.
No.
Just no.
Give me just a second, maybe.
Oh, I have a little mini chest. What is this mini chest that I have affixed to my person?
It was. It had the weird, crawly nose things, but Red shriveled up and died.
Delicious. I want to
Also,
shove it up my
we're-
nose.
We're over here. We're nowhere near the island. We've been nowhere near the island for weeks.
Yeah, they've. Glorious is wondering what happened to the whole party.
I don't know what happened to the whole party. We all just disintegrated. I've just
Lockbox
been
Joe.
roaming around. Oh yeah. say
Yeah,
hello to
Lockbox.
my
Oh my
friend.
gosh, there's some stories we got to tell you, John. Also, yes, Blackjack, you may if you would like. I was
Yes.
going to ask you because I know last time I did, I think you still didn't want to. Do you want to do that?
Last time I had to think about it.
Oh, okay. I couldn't
Yeah.
remember. Sorry.
It's
He's old. And
yeah. Aren't we all?
You're senile, bitch.
I'm also.
That is
young
indeed true,
and
yes.
Sprite.
Only
I'm like
sprite
80
you are is your,
89
is your
million.
balls.
Do you want to do that, Blackjack?
What?
Not even
Huh?
black. You're fake Jack.
What?
Big Jack. No, I'm Toaster Strudel.
How dare you?
Blackjack.
What?
Did you say you want to make a character?
Yes, I'm willing to suffer more. I've been through like 5 different systems and
Oh
like
my
3 of
god! But you're
tabletop.
gonna hate me because
Congratulations.
I'm
this
not.
system is made from scratch
Take
ish.
all 5 systems, throw them out the window, and rewrite the book in gibberish.
Yeah,
And
literally
then
do what I do
call
with
it
almost every
butter.
board game that I mean, between D&D and the war game stuff, like I look at the books and they're like 300, 400 pages long, and I'm like, you know,
I got this.
yeah, and I just crunch it.
Okay. There's a blank character sheet somewhere.
There used to be.
I feel like God put his fist up my ass.
Oh. Also, John.
Yes, that is me. I am you. Hello.
Hello, me. And you
No.
are you.
Stop it.
Oh,
I'm gonna die.
I will now imitate John. Hold on. Hi.
So
How are you?
You're never
Blackjack.
doing. No, don't do this, please. I beg of you.
John. I'm your replacement. Sent by. Oh my god, I had a fictional corporation, but I forgot.
Dirk
Ballsack.
What?
Dirkistani.
Dirkus.
Oh my god. I think I'm getting drunk off of words.
Randy, you need to be careful. You might not make it home.
Drunk off of testicles.
No. Oh no, John, you have not heard this tale either.
Oh, Lord, thank you.
I haven't.
I have made mistakes in in-person D&D. That's all I can say.
You
Wait,
might
I need
not
to know
make
what
it
happened.
home.
What happened?
So I had this. I played a superhero D&D in person. One of the 1 or 2 D&Ds in person that I've gotten to do. Like back when I was like 6. Like, okay, so that was like how many years has that been? Like 6 or 7 years ago.
Randy, I was.
And I had a rich guy that was Batman, but he could kill you with his mind. But instead of paying off the doctor to say they didn't see anything, I said what Proscope said, and it didn't work.
He made it home fine.
It worked
did-
perfectly.
I was, because of the way I played the character, it was like this rich Batman mental power guy that had the planning of like a 5-year-old.
So what you're saying is you made it an autistic savant Batman.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the gist of it.
Oh, cool.
Are you helping Blackjack or am I helping Blackjack? Proscope.
My hand's in the air.
Reading. I'm just gonna read this. I will do it.
I sent him the character.
But did you explain anything?
It's written out well. Now, if you can
Explain
figure
my
it out.
ball.
I'm illiterate. I can do this. Don't worry.
See,
Okay, so
he's
John.
got it.
Also, you're level 7 Blackjack.
Yeah.
So, John, me and
I'm gonna make
Proscope,
some
while he's
fucking
looking.
test of species, and you're all gonna be cursed by it.
I'm a dragon.
I'm the N-word.
Nice. Nice.
John gets.
There's
racist
also a
all the
lizard
time.
species that isn't in the list you have available. I have it in the version that I haven't published because I've got some other stuff I got to fix that
By-
Proscope keeps pointing out.
We'll stop making it so he's pointed out.
Make your balls
Can I go
out
buy
Hey, John.
something?
French.
This is the untouchable coin. You cannot touch it.
It's beautiful. It landed like that, John. We flipped it and it landed on its side.
Fight me, God.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it,
I must.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
John. What are you doing, John?
I will kill God.
Jesse. Wait, why do you have a boat? Careful, you'll kill our Pingo!
Oh, there it goes.
You destroyed the sacred lands.
You couldn't even see it, but you killed it, John.
No.
Oh wait, I can see all the things. I saw all the things
Can you
for a
actually-
split second. For a
Oh.
split second, I got to see all
That's
the
something
things.
we might do tonight, just to warn you.
No, never.
Wait, where does this boat go?
It was just
It goes right
next to it. You know,
Why can't I put it at the perfect angle? Oh, never mind.
the second galleon.
I'm gonna-
Yeah, that
first
doesn't have room.
galleon that we can't
be
even
honest.
fully crew.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
fully honest. I think I'm gonna go to sleep so I can wake up sooner and make eggs because eggs are a morning time food.
Ooh, I like eggs.
That's fair.
So, for the
is that-
sake of eggs, I might be going to sleep.
Good night, John.
Okay.
Good eggs.
You gonna go to bed then?
Yes, but tomorrow
Okay.
we will egg.
Do you have Sunday night and Monday night, or either of those possibly available?
I don't work currently because I am a homeless vagrant.
Vagabond?
Well, you know, there was some stuff happening, so.
Vegeta. These nuts.
RKO. Good night.
Yes, yeah. That's the plan. It's gonna be a pretty good night.
Yep.
I do hope you sleep well, John, sir.
Right. What was I doing?
Going to sleep.
You was gonna go to bed, I believe.
Oh, I want a sandwich. I'm gonna go to sleep.
We love you,
Okay.
John. Good night.
I do hope we
Good
do
night.
get to hang out and do because
Yeah,
we have been
definitely.
saying we're gonna do it for a while, and when I can't fulfill my obligations, I get rather upset about it.
If he can't
I
fulfill his
fully understand.
obligations, he
I
might
very
not make
much
it
so.
home.
I very much so want to play games very
This is
soon. Especially Hammerang, especially now that they have Immortal Empires and everything.
Oh, that's true. Let me add that back to my thing here. Is there anything else that I need to try to reinstall?
You guys remember that one time we installed Red Dead and never played it?
I've still got it installed. Just
So do
you know,
I.
Kenny's the only person that's played it with me since I've had it installed
Okay,
since
Randy.
like August.
You pinged not even me. You just pinged
I
and
did!
typed the
I
word
did, though.
proscope. I will
I
take
did.
a picture of you typing the word proscope and not pinging me.
I'm.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go look up this evidence.
You guys hurt me. Blackjack, do you need any help while we're fighting?
I'm just looking through stuff and I'm doing dumb
Okay.
things.
If any of it doesn't make any sense, it's probably true because this system is really broken. You can really how do you pronounce that, guys? Meta or meta?
What?
Meta?
Moto.
You know, like the meta in a
Never
game,
heard
right?
someone
Right?
say meta.
I hate me.
Okay, meta.
So which is it?
Meta.
Meta?
It was
Okay.
never
So
meta.
you can really meta it.
What's that type of toast called where you put eggs in the middle of it?
I don't know.
Egg
Blackjack,
toast.
you have sent me something. Blackjack, if you want that to be your character, I will weep in tears of joy.
No, it is. It is going to be my character because
Okay.
I had a friend. I commissioned a friend to make that for me forever ago, and I'm going to use it.
Oh, John?
John is dead.
John was killed
He was executed.
for crimes against
By
humanity.
he was executed by the Thought Police.
Yep.
All right. So I think we're just trying to get Blackjack going.
Copy pasting this
Roscoe?
would be much.
It would be a shame if I forced you into this situation. Or would it? Oh, John disconnected.
I wish to shop.
Okay, so I'm not gonna pull up all the stuff at the moment. Yeah. Just tell me what you're shopping for. You know.
Well, let me find my spells. Just
God, I love D&D.
yeah.
I'm mostly just putting notes under things so I can remember them.
Okay. Do whatever you need to do. I wanna. Excuse me. I'm
Randy.
gonna burp first. Yeah.
I would like to recommend a change to a spell.
Which one? In a bad way or a good way?
Recall.
Is it bad?
I just feel like 1 mile is bit me.
Oh, okay. I thought you
That's-
suggested
no,
it's
I
too
like
much.
the spell. It's just 1 mile. Like
Yeah, that ain't very far at
for
all,
a
is
tier
it?
3 spell, like that will get you like
Like a blip, like a little dot. Yeah.
Yeah,
I will add that to my notes.
Because I would
Make
love a long
recall
distance
spell
teleport
more
spell.
powerful. I think I'll make like a ritual or something on it too. I thought about doing something for some spells like that too. Like not where you're in like if you
Components almost.
Well, that's what I was getting ready to clarify. If you've ever looked at official D&D, because I actually have the actual books for 5e, even though I don't use them as they're supposed to be. I have them, and I'm looking at them right now. And in that, a lot of times for the spells, they make you get components and all this stuff, and that's cool and all. But as you're aware, I like to keep things somewhat.
Randy, I have never ever met a DM who actually uses components.
Okay, well that makes me feel better. Thank you. But yeah, you get what I'm saying though. Like that's a bit tedious.
Yeah.
And a lot to keep track of.
I wish to buy a tier 3 spell.
Okay. Is it recall?
Standing.
Okay, give me just a second. Make recall spell more powerful. Maybe make it take a ritual time span to do. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I was typing. Yeah?
Yeah, something like that.
What? Yeah. Okay, what is it?
I wish to buy understanding.
Oh my god, my man. You're about to get it, ain't you?
Says, let me know.
Which thing did you have that had that stuff on it? I'm trying to remember.
Crown.
Oh no.
Tell
You don't
me.
want to. You're gonna suffer.
Yep.
Thought I loved D.
Sorry, what'd you say?
All right, so I said I love D&D.
Okay, I thought you said God, I loved you guys, like you're all about to die.
Yeah, we're all gonna die. This is our final moments together.
Yeah, well they did almost die to that boss at one time. That was a great.
That was
great
two
one.
nat 20s is all that saved our life.
God, I just
The rarity of that.
the rarity, yeah. Gosh, he was doing like 16 damage without any like dice addition. It's great. One of my favorite characters from a character sheet perspective. So you want to buy that?
Yep.
The particular shopkeeper, which I will not describe as it is unnecessary, offers you it for 320.
I'd like to negotiate it down to 300.
Okay. So what do you say?
This is a not too terribly unfair price, but it is.
What do you mean?
It's slightly above what I'd consider market value.
Slightly above, so 315 will do, yes.
No. When I say slightly, I mean about 20 gold above. 300 gold would be a good.
What about 305?
I could go for 305.
I will. Actually, because of your goodness, 304.
Why, thank you.
Yeah, so he will sell it to you for 304 if you accept that deal.
I accept that deal, and now I have.
Dude, we really need. I wish. I don't know if Riley just don't want to play it, or if because the schedule stuff is weird. But gosh, we could use his.
Or in a D&D mood, apparently.
That's fair. Well, it comes and goes for him and stuff.
Doesn't go anywhere, Randy. It's been here all my life.
What's that?
I said it doesn't go anywhere. It's just always been here.
Right. Oh, I expect eventually between that. And that reminds me of a whole nother tangent I don't want to talk about just yet. But on this same note, like, there's a bunch of stuff I'd like to do with D&D, not only with this, but like with the in-person stuff. Like, I've got some ideas. It gets me really excited. Oh my goodness. I do not mean to be rambling, but I'm just very happy.
We're chilling.
Oh, whew. All right, Blackjack. Let me see if you. Okay, you haven't sent me anything. You still okay?
Yeah, I'm just still typing up stuff.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to shop for?
Yes.
Aren't you happy that the spells don't cost thousands of gold now?
I know. That was
That was a bit extreme.
You had a very. I'm trying to think of how to word this. Your economy expanded almost exponentially.
It really did.
prices.
I mean, it still kind of does, but not nearly as much.
These are reasonable prices. Well, first off, Randy, I cast Understanding on myself.
Okay. So you read it, and yep. So understanding, and what are you doing?
I would like to take out the crown and try and read the Elder inscriptions on it.
Oh boy.
1 second.
So
I'm
do you-
getting a Google Doc up to type this out. So
Oh, I was gonna look at my notes and piece it together and just send you the thing.
Oh, no. I'm gonna type it out. Word
Okay,
for
you can
word.
paraphrase how you want to.
I
Yeah.
need to make a notes section. I've expanded. I have so many sections that aren't in like the base like how to say it. I have so many things that aren't in the base character sheet that I've just added.
That's fair. And like what? The one for this?
Yeah, like I have a affiliations tab.
No. I mean, that's good. I mean, it's good to have like that kind of investment. You know.
Okay, I'm actually just gonna write it down next to the inventory item. Elder inscriptions. Okay, read it out.
That would be pretty clever since it is an inventory item.
Let's see what we're reading. Here.
So you cast understanding, and you read the inscription on the crown, which is in Elder,
Yes.
and that is correct.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let me go slip over to my.
I apologize, Blackjack.
What have you done?
He's killed everybody.
Doom Dust.
Yeah, that's fine.
These were words not meant to be read again.
No. Nothing weird happened the other time.
Oh yeah, no, definitely no cold hands grabbing me out of the fog around my neck, Blackjack.
Yeah, it's fine. It's normal. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Typical day at the office.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
All right. So you ready?
Yep.
It takes you a second. Even with the spell, you're like, I got to take this all in. And then all the knowledge just slips to your mind on how to read this. It's kind of weird because really, you know, if there was such a thing as this, probably what it would actually be like as a sensation is reading it, but it's like it's in your language, you know?
Yeah, like the spell
Yeah.
just translates it to common.
Pretty much, yeah, or whatever language you're familiar with.
Yeah, it's like you have a translator on hand.
Yeah, pretty much like a
C3PO,
like
but
a
in a
filter or
spell.
something, or Google Translate, even though that's not the best.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so, and if you're familiar with some other fantasy genres and stuff, you might find it a little goofy, and you might not. I don't know.
It's just come on.
Yeah.
You're stalling.
So, I might be a little bit because I'm kind of excited. So, it talks about how that crown was forged for the Elder King. I know, what a wonderful name. And it seems that it was forged using metals from a certain mountain that may or may not be called Dormanta.
Okay, wait. Forge for the Elder King. From
Yep,
metals and door.
it's on the map.
Ah,
Yes, and
metals
it's a mountain or volcano. Technically a volcano.
Dormantha, yes.
Uh-huh. And it is said on the crown that whoever wears this crown may summon forth his spirit. And, you know, that's pretty much the gist of it.
Okay.
Only question I have so far is doing perks. That's it.
Okay. Perks. So you see how there's a number like next to the perks?
Yeah, like strength 2 or
So yeah, you just have to have that attribute score to choose that perk.
okay.
So you need
Yeah, think of
Charisma
it like
2
Fallout
if you
4.
want Performer, or you
Alright.
need Intelligence 6 if you want Bookworm, or
Alright.
Dex 10 if you want Critical Shot.
Something that is good for you at the point that you're onboarding with this is ProScope can tell you a lot of those categories of perks used to be absolute trash. I mean, they really were.
There used to be nothing.
Yeah, they used to be really bad. Like, you would never want to go into it. And now there's some decent stuff.
Now
I mean,
we're
some
ready.
are probably still better, but you know.
Okay, Randy. I'm gonna give you a bit of a field day. I'm going back
Okay.
to the shop. Do they have the lore spell on hand by chance?
Oh my god. Hold on. I've got to make sure that I've got this wrote down that you actually got that. In other words, that I know that somebody has this knowledge so that if for some reason I wanted to bring it up without having to like give some sort of explanation, somebody might get it, you know, in this case you.
Yeah.
All right, that's that. Now, which spell are you looking to buy?
Lore.
Lore. Is that a tier 3?
Yep.
Sounds like a tier 3.
Yep.
Where is it? Do you have it? Because I know what it does, but I'm just making sure. Oh, fascinating. Okay. And yeah, they do have the spell. I was just making sure that whatever you're getting ready to try to get into, that I'm prepared for it.
I'd like to buy it for 305 gold like I did for the understanding spell.
Okay. So Keep goes, oh, that's a very hard spell to come by.
Well, I'm only gonna do 310 then.
What did you say?
310.
Oh, no. I was thinking more like 450.
You don't. You're a funny guy. Good joke.
It's a good price.
No,
An
it's a
honest
good
price
joke.
for an honest man such as yourself. Well, Dragonborn.
No, it's a good joke. It's fine. I like it. So, how about instead of we doing it that way, we do it with an actual cost that isn't almost 100% up market. So something closer to maybe, I'll be generous here and say maybe 350.
350 is not bad. What about 375?
350, no higher.
360?
No higher.
355?
No higher.
Charisma roll.
Whoops. 13. Please roll low. Don't say that.
355.
Deal.
Ah. Well, thank you, customer. And he packs up his shop and he walks away after you pay for it.
I have 63 gold left. I'd
Oh my god. You were rocking. What the heck?
I just spent all of it.
Oh
Alright, there
my
you go,
god.
Randy. I just
Okay.
made something up.
Turns
Randy.
out you use that lore spell and it's like one sentence.
Yeah. It's okay, I know it won't be, because I know you also want to explain all of this lore.
Okay.
Lore. I swear, every time I get a spell, I write down the spell and its description in my thing.
Well, I mean, it's a good thing to have. If you had like the document over, you could just copy and paste instead of having to do quite that trouble.
Well, it doesn't... I normally do it on my phone, and I'm just now
Oh.
doing it on my computer. Randy, guess what? I cast the lore spell on the Elder King.
Okay, so you are saying the name Elder King, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And it's summoning to his mind relevant lore. Okay. So are you ready?
Yep.
All
I'm
right.
attempting joining.
What's that?
I'm attempting joining, but tabletop is angry at me again.
Okay, let me check it real quick. So, you sent me something here. Okay, it looks like your character sheet. Oh. Oh, I see what you've done. You've put that in your thing so that you know what it does, too.
Yeah, because I will forget otherwise.
Okay. um,
If I could even. Hmm. Does not seem to want to let me.
all right. How many points should we have right now?
I think it's like 6 if we're
17.
starting at level. Or, I don't know.
17 attribute points, 10 to start,
Okay.
1 per level.
You get 10 to start, 1 per level. No, it should be 16 because that's always a misconception. Is
Yes,
you're starting
right.
with 10, the rest of them are 1.
Yes, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, so it should be you get 16 points at the start.
Okay, I might have messed that up.
Yeah, I think that's something that I see where you was coming from though, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Proscope, he had 12 in strength, con, and dex. And 10 in charisma.
Oh,
I
yeah, no, this isn't quite normal D&D.
Yeah,
No,
no.
I completely botched it in that sense.
Alright.
Also, you have way more hit points than that, my good friend.
You have 70 hit points.
Yeah, you do not have 16.
You need
Who
another
needs
dex
hit
8
points
for-
anyway?
God, you'd be an egg with that. At least at this stage.
Who needs hit points anyway? Just don't get hit.
You have Deadeye, Critical Shot, Feather Footed, Insulated, Double Shot. You got a rifle. Whew, you're ready, ain't you?
I'm just ready to move. That's about it.
Also, you have more gold than that, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe. I don't know. I've used some of it to buy armor, but I don't know. I'm just kind of going off what I see in the book.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure where you're starting above level 1, you get like 20 times the level. So, like, I think you get like 70. Or no, that ain't right. Like 140 gold just off the bat. Yeah. Technically, it would be 120. Yeah. I believe. Yeah, so you get 120 starting gold. All right, Proscope, you ready?
I'm reading.
Or are you here, Proscope?
I'm reading.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm debating.
But- You're debating. What are you debating?
Perks.
Oh, okay.
I see channeling. That's a very tempting perk.
Yeah, I think I added that one when I buffed some of these other categories again.
Cause like Randy, I could just sit there and like sit on a spell. Like I could sit on Quake or something
Essentially, yeah.
for like 8 turns and get 14 plus 14. Whew. That is.
Oh, I forgot. I think I actually forgot about that too. The fact that it makes it easier to hit on top of the damage value.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that one should be pretty fun though. I mean, it does require quite a mana investment,
Yes.
but like
What are the hit points again?
70
your hit points should be 76.
Alright.
Yes. And when you want to, just send me the new one, and I'll see if it's right. Because other than that, excuse me, as far as I can tell, you should be good.
But yeah, no, you're not wrong. It is a bit of an investment, but honestly, if you're going down the spells, which I mean, you already probably have experienced spellcaster, which is at least 6 mana.
Yeah.
Because I'm 8 dex, 2 intelligence, 6 mana. That's my character.
Okay.
That's about right.
Okay, let's see it. So, That looks right, yeah. And then you should have, how many perks should we have at this point? I'll try not to take your page.
Hey, Randy.
Yeah,
I'd like to cast Create Spellbook.
okay. Give me just a second.
You're fine.
Well, go ahead and tell me what tier it is.
3.
So I think you need a 15 or higher.
Yep.
Okay, and what are you what are you creating?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all I'm trying to do is see how many perks you get here, my good sir.
4 perks.
So starting at 1, 2, 3, and 4.
4
So you should have 5 free perk slots. I reckon.
Immediately, I have bought 5 perks.
Okay, I hadn't counted it yet. I was just saying it so that we would know. Because I mean, I didn't remember. Okay, you should be good. Are you missing a perk for real?
Uh-huh.
That's funny.
Well.
All right. Yeah, as far as I can tell, you are rocking and rolling, sir. Just what they do, a lot of times they'll back it up or, they'll do something with it because I've had people that even though you have it saved on your computer, things happen and you might lose it or, whatever. So, if you have somewhere else you want to put it, just so you have it for safekeeping, I recommend that.
Yeah, I have it downloaded on my phone as well.
Okay. And then, of course, whenever things change, just change it like you would any other D&D or similar. All right, that's taken care of. Do you have a character picture? Are you using that one?
I'm using that one, yeah.
Okay. Let me see what I can do with it here.
Gotta try to join in the first place, because God would not let me.
Okay. I'm gonna try to fix that. So I'm gonna name this Blackjack. So I have the image. Okay, minimize Discord. Blackjack.
Connecting.
Oh,
Oh
somebody
boy.
joined.
Colonel Major
Got to
Private
connect.
Sergeant Blackjack.
Yeah. Oh
All
boy.
right. I'm gonna get your character going. How tall is your character?
I'd say maybe like 4 or 5.
Okay. What is your character's name?
Aurora. Is that the top of the
Aurora.
sheet?
That's the whole name. Okay.
Yeah. There is a longer name, but I just only ever use Aurora.
Okay. So, are you a pony?
Yes.
My Little Pony.
That's no. Have you seen his picture yet?
Nope. I'm scared.
Okay.
It's great.
You'll love it or hate it. I don't know.
Over the head. Okay.
I'm already cracking up myself. Oh, I did something. I done it.
Oh boy.
Where is it?
It's down by your guy.
Yep, I hate it.
Good.
God, it's so good.
You had a friend draw that?
Yeah.
That hurts.
They done pretty good, all things considered.
They did. That makes it hurt more. Eee. I wish to sell my fish, Randy.
Okay. Was you doing that lore thing, or what? You doing the selling?
Okay, lore. Yes, give it to me. Give me the lore, Randy.
Give me that lore. All right. And you're doing it for
The Elder King.
the Elder King. All right. So pretty much, in a nutshell, this lore, and I can expand upon it as needed as we go on. But the relevant lore, in a generalistic sense, is used to roll over what was called the Elder's Domain. It consisted of the species that, they kind of just were known as the Elders.
Okay.
Of course, they probably didn't call themselves that, but as time and whatnot goes on, obviously people kind of look on them that way because they were kind of the first in a way, which, you might have gathered. And, they ruled over everything kind of with an iron fist. They kind of looked down on, these lesser beings, which were, the other species that are kind of around today. And they continued to rule with an iron fist until the Skykeepers kind of put an end to that. So, what they did, the Skykeepers, that is, with the Elder King. They cast him down from his throne. They pretty much glassed his capital city, and it wasn't a very good time. So,
Does it mention the capital city?
yes, it does.
Is it perchance this city right here?
It is.
Okay. Skykeepers rebelled and the elders ran.
Oh, they didn't rebel. They're the Skykeepers. They aren't really of the world.
Oh joy. Skykeepers dethroned the older king and ended the elders' reign.
This is a very nice map that is here. I like it.
Thank you. It's actually a replica of a hand-drawn one that I did with colored pencils 3 or 4 years ago.
Nice.
And I used an app that I cannot remember. And I went back and made it into like an official map. And it took me like all night to do, but I liked doing it.
Nice.
Plus, too, look at the use you can get out of it once you make it.
Yeah.
We've been using this for literally 3 or 4 years now.
Yeah, I actually need to figure out what that app is because I need it for some other stuff. What was that D&D map making software? It'll probably pop up and I'll know it.
Can I tell what metal the crown
Incarnate.
is made out of?
What the crown is made out of?
Yep.
Are you just trying to gauge? Well, no, I actually told you yesterday. It's actually silver.
Okay, I was wondering if it was silver or if it was like a silver.
Looked silver.
So it's just straight up silver.
Yeah, it's pure silver, that bad boy.
How interesting. I should have stolen more gold when we were in the treasury.
Oh, yeah, I'll let you tell, Blackjack.
Yeah, we robbed a treasury for a singular, like, class medallion, like family medallion, and I grabbed this neat hat on the way out. There was thousands of gold pieces, and we left them.
Oh, yeah, he could have had enough. He could have bought, like, maybe not a full thing, but he could have bought, like, a mercenary company or anything.
Well, my thinking was, at the time, was if I just stole the medallion and this crown, they wouldn't care that much and wouldn't hunt me down. Whereas if I stole the entire treasury, they might hunt me down.
Dude, by stealing the
dude,
entire
like,
treasure, do you mean only the contents, or did you steal, or are you planning on stealing the entire building as well?
We don't know. We may
You should
never
steal the
know.
entire building. It'd be
Hey,
it would be funnier.
Yeah?
I cast Laura Martha.
Okay, so what do you say? Because you have to speak the name of it or whatever, I reckon.
Martha the Mind Dragon Mommy. Are you happy now, Randy? Are you proud?
Oh my god. Alright, so relevant Laura, I hate this. I'm gonna have to be very thorough in everything I do.
Yep, I'm gonna catch so many plot holes now.
Oh no. So, as you may have already knew, that is one of the X's of Leatherfist, somehow. And also, seems like at one point the Mind Dragons actually had good relations with the, how did I say that? The Skykeepers.
Oh, okay.
Actually, the Skykeepers.
Go on.
Yeah. That is the gist of the relevant lore.
Hey, Randy.
I have to choose my words very carefully with you.
Hey, Randy.
Oh no!
I cast Laura and the Skykeepers.
I've been waiting for that. So they are an advanced civilization, not quite like Star Wars tech, but they use magic to actually surf the like the night sky. And what popped up? Or was that the text chat? I guess that was the text chat. Yeah, the Skykeepers, they use magic to surf the night sky, and they kind of go around and...
Hey, when you say surf the night sky, are you talking about like solar system, galaxy, multiverse? Give me the details, Randy. Details.
They seem to be confined to this system.
Okay. To become intersolar civilization.
Yeah.
Not interstellar, intersolar. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know if that's correct.
What do they look like?
What do they look like?
Sorry,
my
Randy, you gave me too much power with this spell.
Oh my god. God,
is-
you'd lose your mind if I told you they look like Martians.
This is my way of forcing lore out of you. I'm making you
Yes.
write down the stuff
They
right now.
they actually are featureless forms. They're humanoid, but like they have no like wrinkles or anything.
Less humanoids. Okay.
Indeed. Also, do you have anything you want to say, Blackjack? Also, I got to find a way to wing your character here in a second.
Just keeping lower.
Okay. Also, ignore this table because this is what they was doing the other day. They're not actually in this building at the moment.
Yeah, no.
Okay. So they're just not in the casually facing into a wall. Got it.
Yeah.
Randy.
Uh-huh.
I cast lore on Glorious.
Oh, no. You sure?
I am 100% positive.
Okay. You sure you want to know?
Yep.
Okay. He is the son of a pirate lord.
Name?
What?
Name
It's glorious.
of the Pirate Lord.
Oh. Well, in that case, it's technically Lafrendo then, because he doesn't have the same first name.
So son of Lafrendo Glorious.
The pirate lord, Lafrendo, yeah.
But that's Glorious's name. Wait.
That's his last name.
So you're telling me his dad's name is his first name as his last name, his last name as his first name?
No. His last name is Lafrendo. His first name is not Glorious, sir.
Okay, so Captain Glorious's name is Lafrendo Glorious.
No, his is as it is written right there.
Okay, yeah.
Glorious Lafrendo. That is the order.
And his dad is Lafrendo Glorious.
No.
Okay, what is his dad's name then, Randy?
It's Marco Lafrendo.
Son of Marco Lafrendo. The Pirate Lord. Okay, continue, please.
Yep. He happened to kill his entire crew 10 years ago.
Details.
So basically, they tried to pull a fast one on him. And after he asked them if they were sure they was wanting the mutiny, he went through and he killed every one of them. Yeah.
How interesting. What other characters can I cast lore on?
I hate you.
I'd like to cast lore on Gizzard.
Gizzard?
Yep.
Okay.
My character sheet is gonna be more notes than character at this rate.
Right. I will admit to you, just as a thing I've thought about for months, is I wonder if lore should be something that has to be written in a book somewhere, or if lore is just like heavenly knowledge.
Huh.
I have thought about that because, like, you could like in theory, depending on how you work it, you could like figure out somebody's darkest secrets just by saying that.
Yes.
All right. So who did you cast it on?
Gizzard.
Okay. He is one of the 5 tribal leaders of the United Lizark tribe or nation. What is it named on here?
United
Ooh.
Lizark tribes.
Yes. Okay. So he's one of the tribal leaders of the United Lizark tribes, and he has plans to kill the Lily King. And his father was an alcoholic.
Perfect.
I cast lore on the Lily King.
On the Lily King?
Yep.
Okay. So, while you thought it would give you a specific, like, person's information, it actually,
Gives
in
me,
this
like,
case, is giving you more
titles.
information about the title.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, there have been several Lily Kings through the generations. They're all chosen by Mortal Kombat. And, whoever can, be the strongest is the most fit to lead in their culture.
I cast lore on Sir Thamar.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. So Sir Thamar, he used to serve in one of the legions of Springston. It was actually the Lost Legion of, I believe it's the name of this forest here, if I recall. This is actually something I'm not looking at notes for because I remember it from the last campaign. The Lost Legion of Norkton. They were sent in there. It was basically a false mission that he wasn't supposed to come back from. He later found out that it was Prince Soles that was behind that. Prince Soles also killed his parents when he was a kid in a wagon accident. You might remember that from last campaign too. Sir Thamar did later realize that he was a prince with the help of a wild party, who simultaneously helped Springston a lot and also caused him a lot of trouble. Somehow it seems like that was never figured out entirely. He did end up using the knowledge that his friends gave him to establish himself as one of the major princes of Springston. He's got a bunch of seats on some committees with the council that the princes have. He helped rebuild the city after it was not only besieged by the Jockins the first time, as there's multiple. He also helped, fix everything up after Soles tried to mess everything up. And Sir Thamar, I believe, and this is something I actually probably will have to look at the notes for, he should be getting pretty old now because he was already old when the last campaign took place. Let me find his actual character sheet. Sir Thamar.
Randy, this has just been an hour of lore.
Yeah.
It's been great. Wonderful.
Pain.
Wait a minute. I think I have an awful idea.
I hate you. Blackjack. Kill his character quickly.
I'd like to put on the crown.
You'd like to what?
Put on the crown.
Just put it on?
Yep.
Make a constitution check.
Oh joy. Big bucks. 12.
12?
12.
Just 12?
Just 12.
Just 12.
Okay. So, for helping, as I get ready to describe, for helping Blackjack here, since, he's not familiar with where you're at just yet, and I need to help him visualize where we're at.
Go for it.
Let me grab the blank image of the city that I've been using for, the center.
I'm
that right there.
The shadow realm, by the way. Please save me when that happens.
All right. So these guys are hanging out right now in the town. Gizzard. Ed's character is not actually here because Ed isn't here, so throw that over.
Ed's a detective tracking me forever.
Yeah, so we've got that going on. Ooh. So, Blackjack, for your information of your immediate surroundings, you find yourself in a marsh. It's got a big old city, which just so happens to be called the City on the Delta. It's full of lizard people. Occasionally you'll see some other travelers and everything, but not very often. They don't seem to be too fond of outsiders as it is. Let me get rid of the text here. Okay, that's all the text gone. Yeah, you find yourself on the city that's on the marsh. if you're familiar with the Wookiees or the Ewoks, you know, they build their stuff like above the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically it's a bunch of huts suspended on little platforms that are maybe 10, 15 foot above the water. The water is, you know, terribly smelly. It looks horrible. I wouldn't drink it. I wouldn't swim in it. I wouldn't touch it. You know, it's really bad water. But yeah, you find yourself in this lizard community. And to start everything off for you, make me a perception check. So what you'll do, of course, is roll a d20, and you will add your intelligence and anything else you have that helps. And I'm getting ready to describe your thing in just a second, bros.
No, please take your time. I like not being dead.
That's okay. You're already dead. You hit R. Oh, well, no,
Yeah,
keep that. You had a 20.
No, that's because I just hit F to flip it.
Well,
I got 19.
All right, so what did you get?
A 19.
What's your intelligence?
I think it's like water. It's 1.
Okay, so an unnatural 20, but that's still really good.
It is.
So as you know, you're wandering through this town that you happened in. You see a congregation of strange people. I mean, you see some lizard people in there and all that, but you also see looks like a lizard noble. You see some pirate-looking guys, and you see another type of lizard kind of guy. Yeah, it's he seems more like he's a dragonborn or something, and he's putting on a really shiny silver crown. It's real jagged at the top, and as he puts it on, like it's like frost or something forms all over his like his skin and his armor. And Proscope.
Yes.
A voice would like to talk to you. It's like pecking at the back of your mind.
Okay, so I'm going to describe this in a certain way in order to not be murdered. So.
Okay.
I kind of want to, like, set up a space in my head almost, if that makes sense.
How's that?
So, like, I want to set up a space. Like, I'm just going to think of a room, basically. And
think of a room. Okay, so what's in the room?
A chair. It's literally going to look like a what's the word? Interrogation room.
Okay, so are you... Where are you at in this room?
Well, I assume table, 2 chairs. I'm at one of the chairs.
Okay, and there's a door in front of you, and the doorknob is just jingling away.
Come in.
Okay, so in walks like a shadow. It's just like a shadow, and it's just standing there.
Joy.
There's a torch hanging from a lantern in the middle of the room. It flickers the closer the shadow gets.
The Elder King, I would presume.
No words. Proscope. Or not Proscope, Blackjack. While that's going on in Proscope's mind, you see like there's a shell of ice that is just forming around him.
Okay.
Is there anything you would like to do while that's going on?
I'm gonna start walking over, just investigate it, but not to get too close to it. Just probably like in the same room.
Okay.
Well, it's time to bargain with an elder god.
Oh boy.
Okay. And also, while you're looking around, this guy's like, "Hey, what are you? Some sort of horse?"
Yes, that'd be partially correct.
Well, then what are you?
Specifics? Well, Pegasus, I can partially fly, but not really.
He takes steps back, and he jumps backwards into the marsh.
Oh boy.
You hear
Well
screaming.
then. That's normal.
Oh, okay. Also, I think this would be funny to do as well. Roscope, why have you done this?
I don't know.
Let me find it. Oh. Ignore this pop-up. That'll probably pop up. So, you see this little feller? This represents your mind.
It's blank.
It's blank. It's an interrogation room. There you go, Proscope.
Great. You know, I
Nope,
felt
there
I
was a
was
chair.
supposed to be the one interrogating, but I feel like I'm the one being interrogated now.
Why not both?
So, I'm going to actually copy you so that the real you is still there.
Kooky.
All right, and that shadow, it's just standing there at the moment still.
Well, everyone wish me luck. It's time to bargain with a god.
Yep, and it's just staring at you.
It's real angry, too. Okay. Well, then, your name's been lost to time, so I'm just going to refer to you as the Elder King for now. I assume this would be torturous and a curse upon you by the Sky Keepers, no?
It says no words, but you understand that it agrees.
What if we could find a way to break this curse?
It would reward you handsomely.
Figures as much.
Yeah.
So then, how about we make a deal?
It nods.
I'll take you with me for the time being, and I'll do what's in my power to try and break this curse.
Okay, and you get this feeling that it says, in return for what, exactly?
Huh? What did you say, Randy? I couldn't hear what you said at the end.
Basically, it's giving you the impression that it's wanting to know why you're really wanting to do this.
Gold, fame, power. Typical reasons for a typical person.
Okay.
There's 3 of me.
Yep. The shadow takes the form of you, and it takes a seat beside you. And it's going to go, all right, let's do some real talking. Does gold really interest you? Gold really has no meaning, you know.
Not quite.
Okay.
However, power has interest to everyone.
This is true. At my best, I used to have quite a bit, as you might imagine.
So I've heard your name has mostly been lost to time as well as your race and language.
Well, that's okay, because we can always fix that.
And how would you propose we go about that then?
Well, if you could take me back to my throne room and, or take the crown, rather, place it upon my corpse, assuming it hasn't been moved.
Assuming.
Which, you know, it's very likely if I know my old enemies, then that would probably do it. But, you know, that's just speculation in my time stuck here. So,
Yeah.
and it might not be quite that poetic either. It might be something convoluted or even impossible.
Well,
Of course, I will admit, if that's the case, and it is impossible, after placing this crown on, if you do not find a way to do it, I might have to kill you.
you can still try, but for the point,
No. You seem to misunderstand the situation. After you have placed the crown upon your head, until you have either found it or died trying, I've got dominion over your soul.
well, it's an empty place, and you have plenty of room.
It does seem quite empty. I've been through some of your memories and everything. They're quite mundane.
Well, maybe we'll go find Martha. Martha will do some old weird fucky magic shit.
Martha. That name... I don't think I know that name.
You probably should. Probably helped end you.
Ooh. Hold on. You have a feeling that your memories are being sifted through. Do you resist?
I do resist.
Okay. Make an intelligence check.
God be with me. Oh, my dice got like stuck in the air. Oh well. 16.
It was futile to resist.
I figured that.
So now you actually feel a little bit of pain as the memories are being searched. And he's like, I don't know if quite she was responsible, but her kind most certainly.
Indeed, indeed. Well, as
So
you can see,
are you
though,
suggesting that she might have a way to reverse it?
maybe not per se reverse it, but as you and I both know, her kind was at least somewhat involved with the star. What were they called again? The star.
I do not know, but you should. And I do know, but
Skykeepers.
yes, there you go.
You could.
It could be
Regardless,
worse.
though, the Skykeepers.
Yes.
Her people had involvements with them.
So, is that your plan then?
I figure, as a start, considering we're on the opposite side of a mountain range from your throne, and upriver from it.
Yes, it seems you have never been there, judging on what I'm looking at.
No, we've lived a sea life for the last 6 months. Actually,
Okay.
could you think you could answer a question for me, being all powerful and all that whatnot?
Depending.
Go on and take a sift through my memories to before we appeared on the ship.
Which one exactly? You've been on a handful.
First ship. The first ship we appeared with a bear and a whole lot of other rackets. Should be just before a Kraken fight if you're looking at a timeline.
Ah. Could you give me just a moment?
Go for it.
Okay. And as he's doing that, all right, Blackjack. Where's your character sheet at, by the way? Do you have it handy that you could send to me?
Yeah.
Okay, if you don't mind.
Okay.
I was gonna check that in addition to some other ramblings I've got wrote down, just to make sure that it doesn't conflict. Because what I'm doing, I'm looking at your backstory, and I'm just making sure nothing conflicts.
What backstory?
Because if it does, I will make sure that you're not aware of that.
Yeah, no, I don't have a backstory though.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, no, because remember, I just appeared on the ship. That's why I was sitting here trying to figure out what the hell's behind the ship.
Okay, I didn't know. Because what some people like to do is they have a backstory in addition to whatever the gray area is between the adventure or whatnot, like the start of it all, or. So that's what I was checking
Yes.
mostly, to make sure that I wasn't stepping on anything that you actually wanted me to try to make
No,
relevant
no.
later.
'Cause
If
what
that's
I'm
the
getting
case,
at-
then
Because normally, I could understand having a backstory if we're gonna all meet up in a tavern for a quest, but we all just appeared in a ship out of nowhere.
that's true.
So I figured I would go with just nothing.
Okay, well, that's fair.
I will still send it to you, because
Okay, well, I will gander.
you can take a look at my character sheet and how all over the place it's going.
That's funny.
You can refer to my notes for your notes. It's gonna work out great.
Yeah.
You can compare
Surely everything will
notes.
match up. Oh, Lord.
Alright.
Hello.
Hello.
Also, Proscope.
Yes.
It would seem that before you ended up on the ship, where technically the campaign started, and an out of character sense, it seems like before that, you had suffered a terrible injury and you actually, in your memories, had like almost ceased to exist. Like, like that fade out right before death or whatnot, like that moment of bliss almost.
Mm-hmm.
Like you had practically died of this terrible injury, and it was in a fight, and it did cost you your memory. But that was after the fact. There was this great bright light, and you felt kind of weightless, and something lifted you up, and it said, "I have plans for you yet." And then the next thing you knew, you was on the ship. Of course, you didn't remember previously.
Do I have any sort of an idea about like what that was? Did I see anything? Like, did he give a name, describe anything at all?
Okay. And the Elder King, he goes, "These are familiar signs, but I would need more time to meditate.
Well, you're gonna be in my
This is
pocket
definitely
for that.
something that perhaps surpasses even my own abilities, as high as those may be."
Well, it does seem like we've come to an accord. Would you like to, well, not so much writing, but quote-unquote shake on it, I guess, then?
Well, let's go back over the terms, because mortals, they seem to be a bit shaky on things sometimes.
Okay. So,
And you seem to have several accords, so I'm trying to make sure that you are indeed wishing to be faithful to this one as well.
well, you'll see that I've broken none of them, so... Say we have a
But
pretty
the
good
thought has
track
never crossed
record.
your mind that you might want to, huh?
Regardless, terms being, I'll carry you around with me, till death do us part.
I mean, you don't have a choice in that part, so continue.
We'll take you to your throne in Montour, the ruins of Montour,
Okay.
and there we're going to try and find your body. And I think I might have an idea of how to do that.
Oh, and what would you propose?
The lore spell.
It is quite a nice spell.
It is, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. I do not wish to brag, but I actually wrote that spell.
Well,
I kind of weaved it into the magic.
Its purpose, or it's the entire reason we're talking right now, and I actually know everything I'm talking about. It's great.
You do seem to be fairly knowledgeable.
Well, as you can tell,
Hopefully
I
you do
just
not
got
suffer.
all of that.
Hopefully
knowledge
you
in the
do not
last
suffer
day.
from the drastic effects of overusage.
What drastic effects of overusage?
Well, you see, I may have taught my wife this spell,
Yes.
and it's not my wife's problem, but turns out if you try to use it too much, because she thought I was unfaithful, so she was using the spell a lot to try to figure some things out,
Yes.
and it turns out overusage kind of makes you insane. So
Joy.
yeah, I mean, feel free to use it if you want.
Well,
I can guide your insanity
I was
to
about
my
say,
goals.
It kind of pretty sure. I doubt your wife had a little elder god in her brain.
I would not call me a god. That would be inaccurate.
Well, elder. Do you have a name other than Elder King? Because that's a bit of a
For now, you will continue to refer to me as that. Perhaps later, if you do accomplish the task that I have pretty much given you,
Fair enough.
yes, then I might consider it. Because again, if you accomplish that, then we might do some redecorating.
Yes. I would also like to add on one more term.
Yes.
Should I need it in these travels, if, say, our party gets into a spot that we can't quite get out of,
Mm-hmm.
I would be willing to make a negotiation now instead of trying to deal with it then. Whereas you would get us out of this said spot.
Unfortunately, as wise or whatnot you might perceive me, And unfortunately, the curse that's upon me is rather potent, and I'm kind of confined to the crown for the most part.
Well,
Like that thing that I did that may have scared you the other day. That was like the limits of what I can do right now.
well,
so
yes, but what I'm getting at is you're not just in the crown anymore. You're in me as well.
well, I'm still in the crown. It's just I kind of have like a soul binding sort of thing with you. That doesn't really free me from the curse.
Yes.
It's more of a I used a loophole to get to you while still staying within the confines of the curse.
Uh-huh.
It's some weird magic stuff I don't expect you to understand, and that's fine, perfectly fine.
I cast lore on the weird magic stuff.
Even though it's a copy of you at the moment, it makes like a sarcastic face, and it's like, and that's not quite how that works.
Shame.
Even I do not know the name of the curse that is upon me.
Well,
And as you might know, you have to have the name of
yeah, I
it.
was about to say,
It's a great spell, but don't get me wrong,
has
I did
its
make,
limitations.
but it's not all perfect. Yeah.
So, I do have one last thing.
Uh huh.
I would also like some sweet and juicy knowledge out of this deal.
Well, I mean, such as what?
Well,
So obviously you want some sort of kickback. Of course, I might have use of you too if you accomplish this for me.
yes.
Also, I do have a warning for you as well.
Go on.
You can't perceive it at the moment because we're having this mental conversation, but there is an interesting. I'm not sure if I've seen this species. Looks like a miniature horse, maybe with wings. It seems to be watching you.
You know what? Not my problem. I'm in my brain.
I mean, it's my problem if it does something and I can't accomplish my mission.
Well, if it does, then they'll probably pick up the crown and you'll be fine.
Yeah. It'll be fine. Never mind.
Like the ring in that pop culture film that doesn't exist yet.
Okay.
Don't question it. Fourth wall and whatnot.
Also, Blackjack.
Yes.
While that's being said, even though Proscope's body kind of has like a little sheet of ice over it, you notice the head slowly turns and kind of looks at you like a horror film.
Jesus.
Mic on.
Also, a very fancy fella starts walking this way. And he's like, what are you supposed to be? The circus act? And he just keeps walking. I totally expected you to shoot him in the back.
No,
What?
you know what? Now I'm gonna shoot him in the back.
Oh.
I'm gonna shoot around in his general direction.
Okay, so you're not trying to hit him?
And I'm not intentionally trying to hit him, but if he gets hit, it's not my fault.
Okay, well, you
He
have
should've
make me
watched
a
what he was
dexterity
doing.
check. The higher, the better, because you're trying
Alright.
not to hit him.
Alright, assuming this D20.
D20 plus dexterity, plus any other perks you have that might help. Where you at? Oh, you're checking your stuff, probably.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a 14.
It whizzes about 5 feet from his head. And he's going to turn around. And he's going to go, what? Did you fire that at me? I was speaking to you.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
My charisma check.
I'm not going to fail that one.
While Proscope's having a mental breakdown, and the world's just going to crap.
8 and my charisma is 1, so that'd be a 9.
I do believe indeed you did shoot at me.
Well, it seems that I did indeed, yes.
What should I do about you, huh? And he starts pacing around you. I'll have you know, I was a boxing champion. At Yale! But it's not called Yale.
It's called scale.
Oh my god.
You're welcome, Randy.
I'm just gonna kind of like, oh no, turn with them, trying to keep my rifle pointed on him.
You aiming that at me still?
I mean,
I
as long as you don't give me a reason to use it, nothing bad'll happen.
Don't worry about it. I'll have you taken care of. If you'll just follow me. Oh, you seem to still be frozen in ice, and he starts poking you. It's like, I should be concerned about that, but I don't think I will. Leatherfist, please kill this thing. And Leatherfist is like, huh? What?
I'm just gonna kind of turn my rifle to him.
You do what?
I'm to point my rifle at him for now.
That
Oh
is
my
a
God, he's like-
mistake.
Yo, I'll have you know I'm with the mafia pretty much. Do you really want to do that?
I mean, not necessarily, but as long as you
Why
don't
are you
give me a
aiming it
reason.
at me? Also,
Well,
I
you know, just in
think I
case.
saw you take that pot shot. How dare you?
No. Well, if you don't give me a reason to use it, nothing bad'll happen.
Oh, you remind me of a man who I invited to play poker, who has not got back to me yet, even though I offered, a recourse. I'll have you know that's not necessarily the best thing.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, indeed. Also, Proscope.
Yes.
This changes.
Oh, joy. It's
And,
still my name. Oh, now it's not my name. Oh, it's big.
Yep.
Oh, joy.
Yep.
Well, I think our accord has been struck.
Yes, I feel satisfied for now.
We'll probably need to renegotiate slightly as things change.
Yes. Do not worry. If I need something, I will most certainly let you know.
Yeah, I doubt it's going
Please
to be-
enjoy me living at the back of your mind.
Are you gonna, attach him to me now? Do it. Well, that's not even the right one to do it to, though. Remember, there's two of me?
Yes.
So,
Let's kill the mantle room.
yeah, just go stick that over in your secret box, and that can be our go-to meeting place.
Oh my god, I can get interesting. And that just floats for some reason. I don't know why, but it just floats.
Question it. So how much ice am I covered in?
Uh-oh, something. There went your fake person.
Bye!
Oh, excuse me. All right, so the ice shatters, and you see this as well, Blackjack, and Proscope. The crown is kind of like icy hot, and it would like you to take it off.
I take it off.
Okay, you take it off.
I'm gonna
Your hands are
sling it around
cold.
my belt loop.
Okay. Okay, well, that's that.
Joy.
And I think I actually will just,
Yeah, that's
attach
a
that.
part of me forever now.
for now.
You failed.
Oh, I did. I probably attached it to the tape. Did I attach you to the tape? No.
I don't know what you attached.
How does this work?
I don't know, Randy. That's how.
Ah, okay.
Okay,
And yeah, so you notice that there seems to be some sort of quarrel over there. Glorious, he's kind of polishing his stuff. Thomas, he's eating a bag of something. Gizzard, he seems really flustered. And Lockbox Joe is doing Lockbox Joe things.
I love how I put on a crown, literally started growing ice, and we're looking at the pony.
Oh no, there
Just
was some
a
people that was
typical
concerned about it.
Leatherfist, what's up?
Who is this?
I don't know. They look like a weird pony with no wings.
They are being kind of harassing of Gizzard.
Well,
Well, to be fair, he did throw an insult at me. And I could have shot him. I could have shot him, but I purposely
I could
missed.
throw you in the river too, but I don't. Just coulda, you know. Silence, dog. Never mind.
Well, look, you done woke my dog up now, Randy.
Oh no, good pupper. But yeah, so like, what are you doing in this part of town?
No.
You a good shot? You better than David?
Do we even know the pony's name?
Nope. He's got a gun though.
Well, I have a sword and a gun.
I have my fists.
So is this like rock, paper, scissors? Sword beat.
Yeah,
fist,
let me
fist beat
chop
gun,
off your
gun
heads
beat
first, and then I'll
sword.
win. Oh well, never mind. Yeah, so you know what? I'm just gonna stay out of this. You all can talk. I'm gonna go check.
As he walks away, I'm just gonna just sort of sling my rifle back over my back. I'm just kind of
Okay.
stand down a bit. The M14 that I have.
Contain.
No.
The snake whispers.
Not yet. So, in favor of not sitting here and RPing between us for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Hi, you're in the party now. Welcome to the party.
All right, sounds good.
That's
Oh my
problem
God.
solved. That's how you get around RPing.
Congratulations, you are being rescued. Please do not resist.
Okay. Well, the ends do that. Then you decided on it.
Yep.
Oh, okay. This is
Sounds legit to me.
this is an interesting twist. Why is he still here?
Leatherfist, roar, Leatherfist. So,
Greetings.
Hello. Interesting.
mutually
Lockbox,
beneficial
come here.
contracts.
Did you say something about contracts?
I did.
Hey, it's you again. Why are you still here?
Mutually beneficial contracts. You just said something about it.
He comes over here. Tommy comes over and he's like, "Hi, man. You want to try a bag of this fun stuff?"
Mutually beneficial contracts.
No, try the bag of fun stuff.
Wait, one second. I steal the fun stuff from him.
No, not my fun stuff,
I
please.
throw it off the bank.
He jumps in the
I
bank.
grab him and stop him.
No.
That's your escalated quickly. It's not the quickest things have escalated. But
Okay, I'll just not have fun stuff. Never mind. No. Hello. Did you get my medallion?
Huh?
Did you get my medallion?
Yeah, I did, and I got a cursed crown with it. We have a deal with an elder god king now.
Oh my God, are you making deals with the devil again?
Literally, I have made a deal with the devil. We're all cursed.
No, boy,
Not
that's
me. Joke's on you. No, really. What? Why were you and I? Is this what you're talking about?
Yeah, no, that, yep.
Yeah, we were all kind of just standing there worried, and we tried. Actually, me and Litterfist was going to try to break you out, but we figured you might die, so we didn't do that.
You know about the elders and the ruins of Montour?
It's a popular treasure hunting destination.
Yeah. So, king of the elders is in the
Uh-huh.
crown.
Can you prove it?
If I take it off of me, it's gonna kill me.
You think so?
I know.
What if I just touch it? Can I touch it?
I mean, sure, go for it. Touch it.
Constitution check.
Curse binding artifacts. Yay.
Glorious yanks his hand back, and he's like, "Why is it so hot?"
It's not hot, it's cold.
No. It's like so cold that it's hot.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like frostbite on my fingers.
And you see how you hurt, but I'm just chilling with it? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're just chilling with it.
I will shove you off the deck.
Please don't do that, mate.
Um,
We still have a bargain. We have bargains and more bargains.
yes.
And did you make another bargain?
Well, yes.
I still don't know who you are, horseman.
Lafrendo, Aurora. Aurora Lafrendo.
Hello, I'm a very famous captain. I'm sure you've heard of me.
I unfortunately have not.
Oh.
Speaking of that, Glorious, how's the dad, Marco?
Who?
Marco.
I never told you about my dad.
Yeah, you're right. You did.
He was an alcoholic.
Yep. Wait a minute.
How did?
No. You got it mixed up. Gizzard's dad's the alcoholic.
Did I really?
Yes.
Oh my god, let me open your stupid notes. Dang it! Oh my god, this is actually going to hurt me on another level. You're just going to constantly...
Cast lore on everything? Yeah, I am.
Oh my god. Okay, I sent you a request. You said access denied.
You shouldn't have to. Oh, wait, no, I know what I did. Copy link.
God.
That should give it to you. Restricted only people. Yeah. Here, there. Anyone with the link.
Oh, it kind of...
There.
Oh my
Scroll
god.
down beneath the spells.
Despise.
Beneath the spells above the inventory. The monster
You're right.
is finished.
You're right.
Oh no! Whoa!
Okay.
Whoa!
What?
Yeah.
No, my feet started going.
So,
Oh.
yeah, how's Marco doing? Good?
Well, I had a bit of memory loss there. Turns out he wasn't an alcoholic, but he's still a crappy dad. He'd tell you all the things about selling, but he'd never take me fishing.
I'll take you fishing. It's fine. I'll be your new dad.
No, you have an unhealthy addiction. There's a difference.
I fish. I'm rolling.
He starts twitching. He's like, no. Horseman.
I rolled
I'm sorry. I should probably call you Aurora, yes.
Yes.
Actually, I rolled a 21.
Okay, so... Okay, hold on. What are you into, Aurora? What do you do? What is your purpose? You catch a goldfin, by the way.
Add it to the list, Randy.
My
Okay.
purpose is a marksman. I shoot things from a distance.
We
Oh.
have a good handful of those.
Leatherface
now,
jumps
don't
over. Leatherface jumps over and he interrupts and he's like, "Are you a better shot than Damon?"
Maybe, maybe not. It depends.
I could have two snipers. Oh, he goes back and talks to
we?
Lockbox.
1 second. Leatherfist.
Ah.
You seriously thinking anyone's better than me? Do I need to teach you the same lesson I did last time?
How about you teach it to him? I'm not the one you have to prove it to.
I don't need to prove it to anyone. I proved it to you last time. You didn't hit
Okay.
a single pot.
Okay.
Potless.
The-
Just like
You,
Tom.
you don't know. You don't want to know what Tommy has in. He walks away.
Tom, what pot do you have?
I don't have anything.
I pat him down.
Man, I ain't got nothing.
What do I find when I pat him down, Randy?
A piece of chocolate.
He can keep.
It's got meth in it.
Is the chocolate, Randy?
Like an intelligence check / perception. Hey man, take the chocolate.
No.
16.
It's just chocolate.
Good.
He can keep the chocolate.
He eats the chocolate. Ooh.
Hey, Randy.
Ah.
I cast lore on Leatherfist.
You do?
I do.
Okay. He used to run a bakery.
Every bit of information is crucial.
Okay. He used to run a bakery, but a servant of the Lily King kind of burnt it to the ground.
Okay, now for something that might be a really big brain play.
Okay.
I cast lore on myself.
That's a 60
Alright, so first of all, it recalls everything that you're aware of as a as a player, as a
All
person
of my
that you have
memories
done.
I have.
Yep, that's that I was saying it covers that as well, of course. That is a very big brain play.
I know. I'm proud of myself. Got that one up.
you also get that same kind of vision that the Elder King described to you.
Mm-hmm.
And then before that, it seems like you had a pretty calm life. You fought in the army.
Which army?
Well, let me go to my map here. You actually fought with the Council of Caspia, in fact. But you were killed in a river battle. Of course, until that thing happened. You were fighting against the Empire, which should be called the Southern Empire. You were actually fighting against the Southern Empire when you were, quote, killed.
What was my name?
Same name.
Same name, okay.
Yeah.
Do I get any more details on the weird floaty light?
That still seems to be as it was described. Even though it is a spell that, kind of gives you a recap of things, you start getting it. Because obviously it was like a higher power sort of thing, obviously.
Yeah.
So it starts crossing the border between, like, reality, and it's kind of hazy.
Got it.
Yes, I feel that is adequate.
I never thought I'd have a section of my own notes about my character.
About yourself. Did you actually write down all of that?
Yep.
Oh my god. I mean, if you keep track of it, it might be relevant one day.
I'm gonna make my own backstory from you making my backstory. It's great.
Hey, do it. Same thing for you, Blackjack. At any point, if you're wanting me to... Because I try to accommodate you in basically, however you are wanting to approach things in terms of, like, if there's something... Like, Riley, for example. He wanted a whole character, and he has a whole character that's dedicated strictly to merchant stuff. So, like, he can swindle you all your money about, but he's not good at much else. So, like, if, you're wanting to be, like, the ultimate shot, like, I can find ways to help you achieve that through, your own initiative and things.
We have 2 galleons, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can you talk to Gizzard really quickly?
My plan is to pretty much become an aimbot sniper.
Oh my
That's my
god!
end goal now.
People from. Oh my god, that's gonna be great. That gives me some ideas.
That's my end goal now, is to just become so good at sniping.
Hey, Gizzard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna become the White Death. That's who I'm gonna become.
Yes.
I have a contract, a proposition for you. I know you.
What would that be?
So, funnily enough, I actually came here to recruit people for our crew, but that went tits up about.
Yes, I heard something about that from Glorious.
Yeah, you remember the whole weird blood monster thing in the church? Yeah, it all went.
Yes, that was quite strange, but at least my people can go to church again.
Yep. Well, anyways, I'd be willing to work out something with you and your town.
It's not my town, but this is a part of my tribe.
Well, yeah, town, tribe.
You have to be careful about your words now. The Lily King will not like it.
Okay, your tribe.
Thank you.
And try and set up something where we can get some sailors.
Okay.
You take any miscreants, not hard murderers, anyone who's done awful things, but if you have someone who you just sent to prison for a year or two, they
like minor troubles. Yeah.
So just an easy way, instead of burdening your prisons and making you feed them and you do everything.
I know exactly what you mean. Do you need it? What do you need it for specifically?
Our crew. We're low.
Okay. Yes, I see your train of thought.
So
how many do you need?
Well, we currently hold 2 galleons with about 20 crew between both of them.
That's not enough to do anything with.
No, it's not. So we need about 108 people.
Okay.
But being a tribal leader like yourself, I wouldn't be surprised if your lands are that large that you have 108 miscreants lying up.
I could scrounge them up for sure. What would you be willing to do for me in return? Actually, wait.
Well, I remember you were talking about. I heard about the possible hit squad, I guess, against Springston.
Say that again.
The possible hit squad that the tribal leaders and the Lily King were looking for this war with Springston.
Yes, it was more so the Lily King. I mean, I would very much like to see Springston dealt with, but the war, oddly enough, is actually causing me a bit of trouble.
But that's I guess if that's not really you. So what do you have in mind then?
Well, personally, I'm kind of tired of the war, but the Lily King just keeps carrying it on. Like, I hate to say it, but like, if we could just like get him out of his position, that would be great.
I'm gonna lean up really close to him.
And he leans back.
Are you saying you want to do a coup?
I mean, the Lily King, he's making me lose money, so
I'll make you a deal here. If you can get Leatherfist's support in this endeavor.
I mean, he don't, to my knowledge, like him either.
Well, it shouldn't be hard then. I should be able to convince.
Quote, shouldn't be hard. I'll remember those words.
I'll see if I can get Captain Glorious to agree to try and pull some nonsense.
And what would he possibly do?
Well,
Glorious seems a little washed up. Forget the pun with pirates.
Well, he is old, but we do still hold 2 galleons. I'd assume there'd be at some point that the Lily King would have to do foreign relations with someone. Anyone, really. And he would probably end up having to sail for that. And we could easily try and cut him off.
Well, he's not a big fan of the people in their boats. He prefers his marshlands and solid ground.
Well, regardless, we do have a large crew, and after your miscreant influx, we should have a large marine detachment as well, capable of land endeavors. And we should be able to get at least a sizable enough force to sneak in with a good enough plan between your help, Leatherfist's help, and our own help to hopefully assassinate the Lily King.
I mean, we don't have to do that. We just need to get him out of his position.
Well, it's better not to leave people to hold grudges.
That's fair. Well, what does your new accomplice here think of this matter?
That's a great question. What do you think, my little?
What do you think of this, good sir? Aurora is your name, I believe.
Of what? Of the war?
Of killing the Lily King, of course.
Ooh, killing.
Glorious is like, I'm just gonna wait.
Glorious, you stay yourself right here.
Why are you pulling, Glorious?
Same reason I'm pulling you. We are having important business discussions.
Contain.
Lockbox Joe, contain all of Tom's drugs.
Contain.
Thank you, Lockbox.
Gotta think for a moment before answering. Killing sounds fun.
Oh, that's not concerning.
So, Team Huddle. Everyone's getting together.
Okay.
So good old Gizzard over here. Getting a little bit unhappy, actually. Hey, Lockbox Joe, can you detain or contain anyone that gets too close to us, please?
The animal messenger snake coils around your neck, and it's like, contain.
Thank you, Lockbox Joe.
Contain. And while you all are talking in this completely not suspicious huddle of a bunch of different peoples and stuff, there's a guy that's just like whistling, and he's singing a song like he's going to work or something. God. And Lockbox Joe just like football slams him into the mar.
Well, that man had a family.
And Lockbox Joe is like, he throws his arms up in the air like he's doing some sort of preaching or something, and he's like, he's mute, but the snake beside you is yelling, contain. God. And he's just like patrolling around.
You've made a monster. Yes, though, Gizzard here is getting slightly tired of,
Why am I shorter than the rest of you? I do not like this.
I'm 7'9". Just deal with
Just get good.
it.
How tall is he? How tall is the leader? Tribal leader?
Who?
How tall is
The
Gizzard?
Gizzard.
He's like 5 foot.
I'm shorter than him. I'm 4'5".
Well, hold on.
How,
Legit, my character is 4'5".
Huh?
How tall is Leatherfist?
How tall are you?
I am 7'5".
Okay, well, he's like 9 foot. Glorious is technically a little smaller than that.
I love how Tom is taller than I am.
He is?
Yes.
Hold on.
I love how you're scaling everyone down.
Well, I was trying to get it a little bit more. A little more savvy.
How tall is Glorious?
He's like 6 foot.
How interesting. Everyone here except Leatherfist is tiny. Well, anyways,
Ish.
though. Gizzard
Yeah.
here is getting a little bit done with the Lily King's wars, and
Let's lose some money. Of course.
yeah.
Money's good.
So, it could be a profitable endeavor to deal with this Lily King on all 3 halves.
Alright, when do we go?
Who said that?
Tom, he's like, do we get fun stuff?
Tom, I'll make
Sorry,
you a
man. I need to just, he gets down and he just starts breathing, like meditating.
Bye, Tom. So, Glorious, out of this nation will turn significantly more friendly towards our causes and our crew.
That's assuming we're not betrayed.
Assuming, however, Gizzard is a lot smaller than I am and is most definitely within shooting distance.
Who are we shooting?
No one, yet.
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
But, out of this... So, I've negotiated with Gizzard here a way to fill our crew, Glorious. Fill our crew full. All 128 or 128 hands we need for both battalions.
Okay, that's quite a proposition. How do you plan to do that?
I don't know, I'm kind of busy looking at all those guys that walked up behind us right now.
What guys?
I point to these guys.
He looks and he's like, oh, those look like the guardsmen or something.
You know who those people are, Gizzard?
Yeah. Like they're the Lily Kings guys. I'm sure nothing will come of it.
The what?
Those are Lily Kings guys.
Lockbox Joe, come here.
What? He like swims across the marsh. He stinks now.
God. So, how about we all go to the casino where we're not out in the open talking about treason?
The snake whispers. Drinks?
Yes, drinks. Everyone fine with going to the casino? I don't like being out here while the...
That sounds good with me. Let's go.
Let's run. Bye.
God almighty. Alright, hold on. I can do magic.
Magic. I thought you deleted the coin. I was about to be infinitely sorry.
No, the coin should be invincible for now.
For now, until something accidentally happens.
I happen all the time, so.
You're not an accident, Randy.
That's what you think.
That sounds like a pained laugh.
Yeah. Okay, so Ian's arrived at the casino. Blackjack, since you've not been here before, this casino is owned by Leatherfist. It's totally like a backdoor sort of thing. Like, there's a bunch of shady stuff that goes on here. Yeah, they sell a bunch of alcohol. It stinks of tobaccos and different things. It's extremely crowded. I'm not going to put all the little knickknacks that I normally do. Well, I really don't put that many.
All the little knickknacks you normally do.
Yeah, overlook me. And Yeah, it's a very crowded place, and there happens to be a back room that someone here may or may not be familiar with.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And it's got a little round table that is totally not square. And,
Everything is round if you give it enough corners.
That's fair. And you all have gathered here.
Tom, you stand guard. Thanks, Tom. Good man.
I like how I'm just like barely peeking over the table.
Can someone get this man a high chair?
Mm,
I can hear the typing.
It's not even typing. There is knocking on the door as well. Feds, open. No.
I'm gonna peek through.
I'm just gonna kind of like stand, like on hind legs so that you sit like the seat above the table.
You forgot what?
I forgot they existed.
Yeah, they've been chilling at the hideout doing some stuff.
What boat did they take here?
We rented one.
From what?
Moth
The
brand.
hideout?
Oi,
Boat
don't worry
rental
about
store.
those. Oh, okay. So there was a fisher, right? And he came by with a.
Okay, point taken.
Fishing-
You got an
Okay. Oh my god. So what's going on? I was told to meet here by Glorious. He sent me something a little while back.
You just stand guard. We're busy talking about treason.
Wait, but I'm part of the crew, part of the ship.
This isn't Jack
What?
Sparrow.
What are you talking about? I'm here to figure out what's going on because I got to tell the mates back there. I'm just here and gone. You know what I mean?
Ah, fine.
Oh, hey there. And, he greets everybody, including the people he has no idea who they are,
Yeah.
but he pretends he does.
Okay. Treason. Let's have fun.
And just like, oh, this is.
You wanted to be here, Aang. Part of the ship, part of the crew.
I'll listen in, but I'm going to keep an eye on the door here. Hey, barkeep, hand me some alcohol. Oh, thank you. And he gets some alcohol from the barkeeper.
Okay. So, with our agreements here, I assume, Gizzard, we get your miscreants, we can get our crew. We will get a more friendly nation, be more amiable to our causes. Yes.
This is acceptable, Gizzard said.
So,
But who's going to be the Lily King? That is the
Well, that's
question.
what I was
It must be in a
just
trial
about to
by
ask.
combat, and as you can see, I am not fit for combat.
Well, I got my eyes on the giant in the room, the literal elephant in the room.
What do you mean by that?
I'm gonna point to Leatherfist.
Oh, no. He would not work. No offense, Leatherfist.
Well, who?
And Leatherfist is like, he's right. It wouldn't work.
Okay, so what? Do you want one of us to become the Lily King?
No. You guys are technically kind of outsiders. That probably wouldn't have worked.
That's
Not
not
without throwing
outsider.
us into, like, war or something.
We're already at war.
Well, I mean, like, internal war.
Some would even call it a civil war.
Yes.
Well, who do you have in mind then? I mean, you want to put Lockbox in there?
That he's done some things you don't want him.
Okay, so what you got in mind then?
That's the problem. I've never been in a situation where this might be a possibility.
Okay, so we gotta think of someone who can do the trial by combat.
Yeah. Because I mean, if we don't find a way to do that, then it will be seen as illegitimate, and we want all the factions to support whatever we're doing.
Okay, so with this trial by combat, can anyone go up and challenge the Lily King to combat?
They can, but at least by tradition, whoever won would be the new Lily King.
Is it a combat to the death?
Tradition doesn't say. I don't know if anybody's ever spared anybody or
I
not.
cast lore on the tradition.
Oh,
You'd have
boy.
to give a name.
Huh?
You'd have to be specific.
I
You have to
cast
speak whatever it
lore
is.
on the Lizark's tribe trial by combat. For the Lily King title.
somewhat generic, but also somewhat specific. What should I do? What should I do?
In the case of the lizard or the Lily King being challenged to combat.
Oh, I actually have a funny one. Leatherfist and Gizzard, and even Lockbox Joe, they look at you and they're like, "What are you talking about? What are you saying?"
Spells, just leave the magic, let the magic work.
Well, clearly it's not doing anything. They say
It doesn't. It's not the spell that works like that. Silence.
yeah, they're like, it doesn't look like it's working.
It doesn't do anything that you guys can see.
It just still doesn't look like it's working, and nothing happens, Roscoe.
God. Oh well, I'll go read a book instead. I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Well, regardless, even if it isn't to the death, we can have the weapons slip or whatnot. And even if we couldn't do that, once he's no longer a Lily King, he wouldn't be afforded the privileges of being the Lily King, including its protection. So it should be a rather simple and trivial matter to best an old or a beaten man in combat, considering if he's not been.
He's Lily King for a reason, says Leatherfist.
Yeah. So
he is not just your traditional fighter, good sir.
So if the Lily King was to die without being put into a trial by combat, how would succession work for the title?
Well, whoever wanted to hold the title would, I imagine, step up, says Leatherfist. But Gizzard steps in and goes, but undoubtedly the title, would be pursued by many.
So it'd basically be a tournament then.
Even Aurora, he might want to try to step in. I don't know how they would feel about that, but, if he can shoot him fast enough.
I guess.
Indeed. And he nods.
Okay. So, if he dies with no clear successor,
yes,
then it basically goes into a giant free-for-all.
Tradition has not always been the most clean.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So, Gizzard.
Uh-huh.
Do you have anyone trusted who could become the Lily King?
Given that I've disliked him for a while, you think I would have this figured out.
You would think that, wouldn't you?
Okay. So, disclaimer to those of you who are not very familiar with our keepsakes. I apologize if Leatherfist or our friend Lockbox here kills me for saying this, but what if we just discarded the Lily King? Like, is it possible? And he gets some angry glares.
So you're saying like assassinated him out of an open-top moving vehicle?
No. I'm saying, what if there was a way we could reform without causing the tribal leaders to, lose their minds?
Okay, so here's an idea then. What if we... One second, I need to think. What if we set up
a complicated matter?
A console system where instead of having a Lily King, we get rid of the king.
So you're saying we have the Patty Princes, yes?
5 consoles. 5 tribal leaders. 5 tribal leaders become the 5 consoles. However, to give you a spot of advantage, you would be first console for life. Does that make sense?
I don't know if that would work. says Gizzard.
Okay. So
I'm really not sure. How do you keep within the realms of their tradition, of our tradition, while still finding a way to not cause another fight for the crown, basically?
Well, the way I'm thinking of it, what is loyalty like to the king over the tribal leaders?
Basically, you pay a sum of a tribute to him, and you fight in his wars. That's pretty much the gist of it, like much other feudal societies.
Okay. So here's an idea. To ease the civilization's sort of whiplash reaction to losing the Lily King, we would immediately have peace with Springston. No more.
Well, then you get into another issue too. So, the war has been going on for many years, and Leatherfist and Lockbox here would agree. Many, many years, Tensions are obviously still high, and the warrior generals, they might not go along with this idea for peace. They're still out for blood.
Okay. So what about this then? Here's a plan. We take the warrior generals.
Yes.
And we offer them a spot in this government.
Oh, this is interesting.
So instead of having to be a tribal leader, I assume you guys, feudalism, noble families and whatnot, these generals would have a way to elevate their status, and as such, we would have the military on our side. Without the military, the Lily King doesn't have much to go with.
Not quite, no.
He still has the people, though.
Yes, that would be a problem.
However, you spoke of tidings.
Of what?
Tidings to the king.
Yes, tributes.
Tributes. So instead of having tributes, we could set up a tax system. Less so than the tributes, but also not going towards the Lily King themselves, or what would have been the Lily King, but going towards the government for projects and whatnot. So basically, instead of the tidings going into a coffer, they would go back into the nation.
This is like a convention or something. Gizzard jokes, and Leatherfist is like, I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What are you doing over there, Randy? Randy? What you doing, buddy? Hello?
I'm here.
Okay. You're just scaring me over here.
There's some real suspicious hammers you got over there.
There's a lot of stuff over here.
There's a lot of suspicious hammers over there.
You hear knocking on your door.
Which door?
This door.
I peek it open.
Tommy is here, and he's like, guys, we have a problem.
Such as?
Well, there wasn't really anything I could do, and he gets shoved out of the way, and someone steps in, and it looks like one of the guards.
1 second, I'm not decent. I'm not decent. Hold on for a second. Someone find playing cards. Find poker cards right now, please. Poker cards.
Open up.
Could I just pull up like a
poker
Open
cards?
up.
Someone find a deck of cards.
We've got a battalion outside.
Someone find a deck of cards, please.
Open up.
A lot of deck of cards from you.
We're looking for a guy who's recently robbed from the treasury.
Sure, come in. I'm assuming there's a deck of cards on the table now. Thanks.
Yeah, I
Aurora.
put a ethereal deck of cards manifested.
Okay, everybody just gathers
Yep,
around.
we're all playing poker, guys. Poker
Yeah.
with the boys.
Yep, and he's got a card in his mouth and also taking a sip of a beer at the same time. So it's like he's taking better. He's taking a bite of the cards like it's a cracker, and he's sipping beer. Lockbox Joe, he's clapping his hands, and he's taking his cards from his hand, and he's putting them in his lockbox, and he just takes them in and out. Glorious, he seems to know the game. He's laying it. He throws his down on the table, and he goes, 6 of a kind. And he's like, wait, that doesn't seem right. He whispers. Leatherfist is like, yeah. How you doing, guys? And he looks to the guard. What are you doing, Proscope, and what are you doing, Blackjack?
I'm playing the part. I'm just holding my cards with wings.
Okay. What about you?
Yep, I'm
Proscope?
playing poker.
Okay, and Gizzard's like, this is a nice game of cards.
I know, right? So
The guard walks in, he's like, where's he at?
Where's who at? We're playing cards.
Perception check time. Oh. You over there.
Yeah.
You look familiar.
Well, I mean,
You too, Mr. Leatherfist. You seem like your face was seen the other day too. What were you doing at the treasury? And they have a little talk. And he looks back over to Proscope and he's like, now what were you doing at the treasury?
Oh, I was thinking about opening a juniors account, basically. Get somewhere to store my money onshore.
Proscope and Aurora. Blackjack, make a perception check.
Alright, so that is...
Intelligence.
Alright.
Oh,
I got a 7, I think it's a 1, so I have an 8.
Randy.
Yeah, I have an 8.
Proscope. This is some really fun cards. Wait, you're not playing cards. Wait, maybe I am playing cards. You just don't know. Like you're just at a loss. Yeah, you're like, what did I have to eat for breakfast this morning? Ha! Amnesia. And Blackjack.
I got an 8 in total.
Okay. You hear a little bit of banging outside, but otherwise, But yeah, and he's like, "Say your story again, sir." And he walks around you. He's like,
when I hear the banging out, so I'm just gonna kind of secretly get my rifle to a more ready position under me.
Excuse me. Okay. So, tell me again, what were you doing?
I'd gone.
He's up in your face.
I'd gone there with my friends, Gizzard and Leatherfist, and all of us here. We were going to go, and me, Glorious, and Tom, the man you rudely pushed out of the way out there, who might need compensation for injuries later on down the line. He might have a fractured skull. You know how humans are, weak and whatnot.
Weaklings die all the time. No big deal.
But regardless, we were looking for our joint venture to get a place to store our money on shore. You know, in a safe bank where we can collect interest and not have to worry about...
That's a great idea. Let's share it.
It was a great idea.
Let's share it with the Lily King. What do you think?
Share what with the Lily King? What do you mean?
Like, you come with me and we'll go talk to the Lily King.
Why are we talking to the Lily King?
We're just going to have a little chat with him.
All I'm doing is opening a bank account. I don't feel like...
No, that's not... I'm not quite sure.
Do you have any evidence?
I have a warrant for your arrest. Will that work?
Signed by who?
The Lily King.
Well, the Lily King has been known to be awfully rash at times.
Okay, you get a glimpse of Gizzard, and he's doing like a dang it, I can't show you because you can't see what I'm doing. He does it's not like a cut your throat symbol, but it's like where you take your hand and it's kind of flat and you're waving it back and forth like you're shaking your head. No, but it's your hand where your neck is. I don't know if you understand. It's basically saying like cut that.
Yeah, okay.
Like,
but however, I think we would all be willing to go before the gracious Lily King, right, guys?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Yeah, they all go, yeah. And
No reason to be rash.
you hear Glorious, and he's like, "We don't even have a plan yet. We don't even know what's going on." And Leatherface is like, "Shut up! You're gonna blow it."
Wing it.
And just it's like, well, I guess one of us are gonna have to fight for the crown. That's all I know.
Go for it, Ang.
And Anne just like, what is even happening? Or hold on, wrong exit. He's like, boy, what's even happening? And Lockbox, you hear the animal messenger snake that he still has around. It's actually on the table at the moment, funny enough, and it goes, "This is not going to go well."
Oh, joy.
All right, so Deanne's a company.
What choice do we have?
You're right. All right, so Deanne's wish to a company.
Yep, let's go with it. Oh, Christ. So, welcome to the club. Hope you're having fun, Blackjack.
Yeah.
You just wandered in and you've already been indicted for bank robbery.
Oh boy.
Oh no! You're in for a time.
You're about to be executed, like all of us.
All right, you can come over here and look at that fun room.
Yay, fun. Oh, God.
You ain't looking at that though.
Oh, I saw it for a second.
You did for a second.
People
All right,
in
so
there,
drag
so
all of
busy.
our character stuff over there. Maybe I didn't delete anything. Put them right here. Yeah, right. Put them all right here on the little steppy step. Or not step, but the little bridge. I'm going to do some cleaning. Or better yet, I mean, I might as well just leave it because we might be back here.
We're not getting back there anytime soon.
Oh, no. I'm hoping the next session, because we obviously ain't going to do it tonight, but the next session, that's where we're going to pick up at. Which I'm going to explain a few things before we quit for now.
Yeah, Randy, I get the feeling we might not make it home tonight.
You might be right. So, you got Ange, you got Thomas, we got Aurora and Damon.
I think.
What's that?
The smallest one here.
Alright, these guys are all big. Okay. Where's that guy at?
Are we
I had it a sec-
restrained in any way?
What's that?
Are we restrained in any way?
No, you've just got, and of course the map doesn't really show it, but it's wide enough that you can all walk on it. I just didn't have that like that.
And
And blah, 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 blah. But you're heavily accompanied, and you can see ahead that there's like a large amount of people.
Yeah. So we have our weapons and stuff, and okay.
At the moment.
Okay.
You might not have them when you go to talk to the Lily King,
Okay.
assuming you don't do something before
I
that.
got a plan in my brain in case it goes horribly, horrifically wrong.
Okay. And right before we end, the guy here that's facing you all, he's like, "Hello. So, you wish to speak to the Lily King. It's not like you have a choice, but
Yeah, I was about to say, we
yes,
don't
you
wish
wish
to, but we are.
yes. So, some of you may be innocent, but that doesn't really matter at the moment.
Not some of us, all of us are innocent.
The Lily King will decide.
You can go for it.
Yes, usually he would let the tribal leaders handle their own thing, but we're not sure. And he gives like a cold stare that gives her. He's like, we're not sure if he is qualified in this matter, seeing he might have a personal stake. We're not really sure yet. Some strange stuff went on at the treasury, and we're gonna figure it out. And I will admit, as I was trying to get into the room there that you all were kind of hiding in.
We were playing poker.
Huh? I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? We were playing poker. Everyone had cards. We're all around a table with cards.
You were all playing a different type of cards, every single one of you.
It is an interpretive.
Were you playing
dance of
solitaire?
Poker. Okay, so obviously you haven't been. You've even heard of this. So there's a type of poker where everyone plays their own poker, and the goal of the game is to actually get through a functioning hand. Like, just one hand. That's the entire goal of the game, is just make it through one hand without
I
someone
hate
being
this
confused.
game already.
Like, it's just stupid, idiotic fun. That's all it is.
I've heard enough. Now, if you all would, please jump into these fire pits here. I'm joking, by the
I was
way.
gonna say, sorry, what?
Yes, please come through, yes. Oh, very, very close. And please don't mind all the security. You know, we've had to beef it up because we had some attempts recently.
Attempts on what?
Yes.
Am I just kind of like craning my neck to like look up at the dude in front of us?
Yeah, it's like looking at it, it's like, what are you, horseman or woman, or which are you?
Yes.
but I must go look at the character sheet. Oh God. Ah, okay. Yes, you were right. You did give me the wrong impression. Okay, hold on a second. It seems you are a horsewoman. This is a strange
Indeed,
term.
yes.
And what are you? A better looking version of me?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't expect you to say that. They kind of, well, he walks off and another one takes his place. He's like, hey, don't be saying mean words.
He asked the question. I didn't want to lie to him. That's how I die.
I like your attitude, Sergeant.
I'm a sergeant. Thanks for recruiting me, sir.
You never know. We might send you to die in our war.
I'd love to join the Kingdom's Guards.
I mean, we're not a kingdom.
The King's Guards.
But that's closer, but okay. That takes years of training and honor. You do not have any honor in your reputation, I suspect.
I take that as an insult on my honor. I challenge you to trial by combat.
I do not have the authority until the Lily King has spoken to you.
You have sullied my honor.
That's okay. If you can find me after you get done, if you live, talking to the Lily King, you might be able to challenge me. If you're
You
good
might
enough.
not make it home.
I will watch you. And he
The
just
Pierce is
stands,
falling over.
now he stands directly behind you and he's just watching you.
Does he got a little pen and paper as well? Writing down everything?
He does, actually.
How interesting. Where next?
That is where we are going to close. Well,
Hmm.
We definitely ain't gonna get to the crazy stuff, but I think I'll go ahead and just let you see the area. So you can be, because, you know, it'll probably be Sunday night or Monday night. So you can go ahead and be thinking about things while we're
Pen and paper watcher.
away. Yeah. All right, and that's where you will pick up. If you're wishing to stare at that or take a picture or whatever you're wanting to do that.
Taking a picture.
Okay.
I've taken an aerial reconnaissance photo.
I need to think of what I can do with magic when they take all of our weapons.
Someone an AC-130.
If only.
God,
Yeah.
you all are gonna die. This will be the first part, total party kill. I'm feeling it.
I'm going to sit here and look at my spells for like 20 minutes until I figure
I have
out
a strength of 2. I am not going to do well in hand-to-hand combat. I will die. Unless I can...
Randy,
Yeah.
you just,
Yeah.
Thank you for giving me that idea. You should
What?
have a perk that lets you change like your unarmed combat modifier to dex instead of strength.
Yeah, because I have 10 dexterity. I could probably do something like that. 2 strength.
Let me trying to think where I can store some of this stuff.
You want me to DM
Send
it
that to
you?
me on Discord.
Yeah.
As far as like what we're actually like stuff progressing, I'm gonna stop right there because I definitely have to take advantage of my sleep because I got to get up in the morning. But I'm free to talk for another 10 minutes or so if you just want to walk through anything or talk about what you're wanting to do next time. Because again, I'd like to do more this weekend if we can.
It's okay. We can do
And-
it every day.
Gosh, if it was up to me, if my schedule and everything worked out, I'd do a session like on a Wednesday, and then I'd do one on like a Sunday or Saturday or something. You know,
I would be there every single time.
this is fair. But yeah, are there any questions for me or anything like that? Blackjack, do you think this is something that you might enjoy? If you don't, then that's perfectly fine because, I mean, everybody has different tastes.
I promise this, yeah.
Okay,
Can't
you
wait
get,
to dive with my 2 strength.
what'd you say?
If I can't wait to die with my 2 strength, I get caught melee.
Yeah.
Aw.
Honestly, today was a lot of spitballing and random me asking for lore.
Yes,
Lord.
and there was a few of them that like I genuinely had to like kind of
Consult the
improv
ancient texts.
just a little bit because some of it I actually did not have written down. I had it in mind.
I know. It makes me happy. I have all of this lore.
I don't know. I mean, it's cool though because suddenly I will have to commit to some very specific writing in some cases. Of course, I'm still keeping it simple enough that I can be flexible, but I try to give you something to work on.
Yeah. Do I get a little like goodie points every time I catch a plot hole?
Well, depending on what it is, like if it's a genuine gaping plot hole, either I will come up with the most ridiculous retcon, and it will clearly be ridiculous, but somehow I'll make it work, or I'll be like, something is wrong with reality, or something. I don't know.
There's a whole
Plus two, because I've been thinking about it since you've been using it. On top of the possible tip-off that it might induce insanity if overused, there might be some questions that are better left unasked. Like,
I think you should make a general like magic overuse system.
A general magic what?
Like
Overdosing
overuse.
on magic.
Oh, interesting.
Like, if you're doing back-to-back-to-back spells, turn after turn after turn, like you start getting black lines and shit in your hands and your legs and your veins.
That's a pretty cool idea. It's almost like vanilla D&D, which I have the books that I do not use, but I'll read it for ideas. Usually you can only do so many cantrips or something a day and all that stuff.
Yeah, spell slots and whatnot. But yeah, no, that's just.
God, I drank a whole bottle of water after talking to you all for 3 hours or 4 hours.
Excuse me. Well, let me do math here really quickly just to make sure
Okay.
we're not wrong.
Okay, I mean, if I'm wrong about something, always tell me.
We've been here
I was only here for like 2 hours.
How many?
2.5.
Only?
Only. 153 minutes in the current session.
Oh, well.
See, we got another 30 minutes. Let's go.
I wish, but no,
Yeah.
I meant to go to bed an hour ago, so.
I meant to
But
sell my
it
fish,
is
but I never
it is
did.
D&D. It is very hard to want to do that. If it was up to me, and we have done it a few times, but I'd go for maybe not 9 hours, but like 6 hours, easy.
Randy, one day, like one Saturday or something, we're all just gonna.
Oh,
wake
it needs
up-
to be for like a special session, like a really big
like
thing.
an anniversary session. We're all gonna wake up at like 9 in the morning and go to like 12 at night. It'd be beautiful.
Hey,
That'd be fun.
I know.
I'm hoping that and I might not, but I could find a gig that done as good pay wise as this one, but it wasn't the schedule. That'd be great.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's a long ways off and stuff like that. Figuring that out because the anniversary ain't until next year. If you're talking about that one, and blah 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 blah. But yeah, we got plenty of time.
Yeah.
All things considered for something like that.
Oh yeah, did you hear what Jared's doing, by the way?
What's he doing?
Jared's in the Air Force.
Yeah, he told me that. We had we talked for like 6 or 7 hours one night.
He leaves Monday.
Oh boy, I need to really talk to or do something then. I thought he had already left.
No. He leaves Monday. It's weird, because like a month ago, he was just like moving across the country and was chill, and now he's... in the Air
Yeah, I
Force and
kind of wish
gone.
he'd got to enjoy the scenery a little more because it is it's a lot different than out in California or anywhere else because
Yeah.
you're familiar with the kind of weather really because it's all very similar because I've been to most of the Southeast and I'm not saying it's boring but it all kind of looks the same so it's all very similar.
Yeah.
It's all deciduous forest.
Okay. I need to figure out some way I can make combat.
You're not
one.
dying death
Yeah.
words.
I don't know how. I mean, I have a singular combat spell, and that's it. It's snipe. It does
Right.
D8. D8.
Oh
damage.
God. I'm still gonna keep talking. I'm just gonna take my headset off so I can get my stuff packed while we are winding down here. Oh.
I'm just gonna hop off here.
Oh, okay. Well, if everybody's getting off, then
Yeah, I probably am too.
Yeah, I'm
No,
gonna.
because
Okay.
figure out how I'm gonna
I was
survive.
yeah, I was trying not to be rude or anything. I was just I meant to pack some stuff tonight, and I'm trying to multitask. So okay.
Yep.
I will try to take all these suggestions as always, and
Yeah.
do all that jazz and whatnot. And I hope, in addition to D&D, that we can do some other stuff too. Hopefully this weekend.
Sorry, 1 second, Randy.
This is the first games I've gotten to do since last weekend, so that was really fun. I appreciate you being up to do it, because right now there's not many. Like, I haven't got to talk to Riley in forever, it feels like.
Yeah.
For example.
Yeah, you just look in media for me, please, Randy.
What's in media?
Your Sims. You can't escape your sins, Randy.
Hold on, Red Dead.
of the pro scope word.
You want to go back and do that again on April Fool's Blackjack?
Yeah, April 1st. It's pro scope day.
Yep. It's a new yearly event, Randy. It's been written.
Every April 1st, the pro scope infection spreads.
Oh my God.
There's way too many.
I can't believe we've known each other for years. That blows my mind.
It's almost 3 years now, Randy.
I'm getting old.
Randy, I was 14 when I first came here.
Oh my God. Well, I hope that everything continues to work out, and if all of us still are able to do games, or whatever it is, that we can continue to get along and everything, and keep doing all our nonsense and shenanigans.
Indeed.
It is quite a merry thing.
I know. I cannot believe it's going to be 3 years.